Can you feel the electricity in the air here? WGL Summer 2019, Shanghai calling. Lower bracket final of Group B. 3 players are already in the top 4. Moon, TH, 1-2-0. Will we have, for the very first time, 2 undead? That would be crazy. Or will we have an equal race distribution? That would be the case if FoCuS wins. The last Western player to survive is Happy. He was in the lower bracket semifinals, defeated Ro8 with an unbelievable will to survive. He only, there was one competition this year that he did not win. And there was a show match against Ro8. He defeated that guy just right now.
That must feel good as well. Getting the revenge, kind of. When you're Happy, you are very used to success. And that show match, I imagine, kind of stung with him, losing not only an official match, but also losing 1-4. Not something that usually happens to Happy. Now he got the revenge. But earlier, he played against FoCuS already. This is a rematch, and there it was a 0-2, 2-0 in the favor of FoCuS. Is this now giving a bit of extra spice to Happy as well, a bit of extra fuel to get the rematch and the revenge here as well?
The momentum is certainly on his side. He just could not be killed by Ro8. And FoCuS, what happens if he's not getting the big mana potion? What happens if he's not getting the mana stone? Then the games of the winner bracket semifinal could look a lot different. In his game against Moon, he did mistakes. It wasn't the winner bracket semifinal FoCuS. And Happy comes in with the momentum of destroying the second strongest Night Elf in the scene, Ro8. In the history of the Gold League, it happened only twice that the Western scene was not in the top 4. That was when Foggy was eliminated in the quarters. Happy on his first Gold League appearance. Will he immediately jump into the 4 best players of the world? This Frozen Throne is up for grabs a long time. $60,000. FoCuS doesn't want to play Amazonia in Last Refuge. Happy bans Terranas and Twisted. Northern, Echo, Concealed.
Yeah, the vetoes have changed.
Yeah.
We have Terrana stand removed. And another one as well. So we're going to have Echo and Concealed here this time around. Northern Isles will be returning.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Echo Isles starting off as our first map. Great map for the Blade Master, of course, but very small. Not too many creep camps to take up. And it really seemed to be swinging in FoCuS' favor when he had that high level, not just Blade Master, but also Shadowhunter and TC. But we'll see.
Bear in mind, there's only one consumable on this map to take for FoCuS.
Theoretically, you can buy a couple of mana potions.
That is correct. So, one more for the top 4 for Happy. This is already the best Russian performance at the Gold League. It was going into this day. We could have 2 Koreans versus 2 Chinese, as it was exactly 1 year ago. The tension is so freaking high. 2 maps for the glory. It would be quite devastating for FoCuS. Still, once again, close to a major title. Once again, not making it. Echo Isles to determine the route this series takes. LP FoCuS versus the Emperor Happy. Map number 1. There is a little bit of a legendary game on this map. And Happy played that map. It was back in the day up against Grubby. Do you remember these highlight clips where he, with like 2 units, destroyed an entire orc army? I bet a lot of viewers out there wouldn't mind if this happens here again against FoCuS.
This is pretty exciting. Who comes into this match now with a better mindset? Yes, FoCuS won the previous match, the first match between them, but then suffering a crushing defeat. Can't really be put any other way against Moon. Happy just coming from a resounding victory from Ro8. Is he now uplifted in his spirits, or is he still coming into this kind of negatively? If you listen to Happy, he is not confident in this matchup at all.
No, but maybe he should be, looking at the round of 16 where he 2-0'd Lin. Statistically, Happy FoCuS is at a 58% win rate against Undead, maybe a little higher now. Happy, on the other side, against Orc is 60%, so around the same. Stats-wise, it's still super even between the two. It's now actually 22-22 in series, 50-50 all the way.
Damn.
And this is exactly what we expect here. The winner of this match faces TH in the semifinals tomorrow.
Which is going to be one hell of a task as well, by the way. TH, the insane mastermind. Not dropping a single map just yet, but that's going to be the story for tomorrow. We're going to focus on this game now. So far, this is looking as standard as the first 2 games between them were. Nothing out of the ordinary. No Farseer play, no Fast Fiend play. It's going to be Blade Master normal opening and Ted Fiends on the undead side of things, with the DK starting off creeping just as the Blade Master. Claws were found aplenty by FoCuS. And on this map, if he doesn't find them, he can just buy them.
Yeah, that is correct. In the marketplace, they appear very, very often. So you're the man for the openings. Wasn't it Happy who played a bunch of... Hello, Claws. Who played a bunch of Fiend openings here before? Or I might be wrong, but...
A long time ago, or a while ago. But since like 4 months, maybe longer, Happy has been playing exclusively Ted Fiend opening.
Which is, I think, the better way to start this. Second burrow, tech on the way for FoCuS.
And the usual opening for FoCuS is creep this camp first and then go to the Ogre Magi. This is no secret. Happy has scouted for this already with his Acolyte, but doesn't want to do anything about it. We have apparently a ring in the shop, but that one, of course, not getting purchased by FoCuS. He's going to go for the Ogre Magi here. Is he starting off with Claws into Greater Mana again? That would be hilarious.
Second Claw appears in the shop right now. Plus 12, 3 minutes in. This Blade Master is a beast and takes out this Magi. FoCuS invented this quite a bit, or was one of the first to use that. Are you kidding me? This is starting to be ridiculous. This is the 4th big mana item against Happy in 4 games.
Yep. One of them had a Mana Stone as well. Speed Stroll popped with the Blade Master. He wants to prevent this camp from happening. He's going to walk inside the Ogre Magi, then start attacking the DK, so the coil won't land on the Ogre, but rather on the Blade Master. Already a bit of damage here onto the DK, who can't recover health. Blade Master, of course, can, with all those heal cells that he brought. And we can see this opening is working out pretty well for FoCuS. Perhaps the reason why it was removed, Echo Isles earlier, by Happy. A lot of mana invested by the Blade Master, though. Of course, he has the Greater Mana Potion, but definitely doesn't want to use it in the early game.
True. Has to
big last hit
around this now. Yep, that will be a big jump for both of the players.
There is one critter around here. Oh, he doesn't have skeletons actually anymore.
Okay. Backstab, right clicks, they all hurt. Critical strike could come in any second now. Fiends to do more damage. There's still easy 3 heal waves for FoCuS. This is pretty easy to play now, and he prevents that creep.
Acolyte's still alive. Scouting a little bit more. Oh, Happy forget about the next Ziggurat, so he's going to be supply block for the second hero. We'll have to sacrifice the Acolyte.
Oh, and that makes the play of FoCuS even easier. Without Frost Armor, how do you want to deal with this early aggression? Coil thrown early to make sure crit is not getting it into the red range.
Of course, trading greatly in favor of the Orc here. Has all that damage, has good armor with 5 armor points, and of course has the heal cells.
And he's saving the big mana for the Shadow Hunter. This will be a lot of hex if he decides to attack early.
Oh, Happy because he was supply block, went for the tech and Slaughterhouse first, it seems. Going back to his sub-power build. Shadow Hunter, you can see him here. The Lich isn't even coming yet. He's at 25 supply. Yeah. I tried to point this out to him, that this is not exactly ideal. But yeah, this Lich is once again going to be very late.
Felt a little forced into it. Blade Master has no mana anymore. Lich is starting now, as well as the Slaughterhouse. No Temple of the Damned yet, of course. Might be coming in. He was moving away from that on map number 2 against FoCuS. At least he's not getting the Magi stolen, but FoCuS is doing everything to do it now. But the coil should be there. Item of must go to FoCuS.
Yeah.
Ooh, pump fake. 112. Oh boy, this is so close. What a gamble now.
Shadow is very close.
Yep, coming in. This must be the Hex then.
Yeah, FoCuS trying to bait it.
Can he Steve Curry this? No! Critical strike for exactly 100. Ring of Protection this time. Oh, wow. High level plays over the creeps.
Yeah. Early game goes to FoCuS with this now definitely. having gotten this camp as well. DK low HP. And if the Lich was out now already, you could go to the next creep camp. It would be safe. Okay, Lich is actually out now. But the Lich could have been at least 40 seconds earlier, and then perhaps he can get this camp. Also, the scouting once again lacking. Where are the skeletons? He's not looking for this potential Merc camp snipe, which is a bit of a risk, by the way.
Wow, FoCuS with his item luck. What's he gonna get? Oh, ring this time. +7 now. But okay, this is a lot of experience though on FoCuS' side, and experience is limited on Echo Owls.
Circlet for Happy, who is just creeping up as much as he can. FoCuS not getting punished, taking 2 camps away from the opponent. And he's gotten the Ogre Magi already. Yeah,
that's not allowed to happen. I guess with this, he can claim the 6 o'clock shop as well. It's about to turn daytime for an invul. Great map positioning for FoCuS, though.
Yeah. And using Raider here for a bit of harass, slowing down. Well done. DK in the base, got the Orb of Corruption. And the Blade Master gets level 3 from this camp, also very important.
A player's forces are under attack.
So much armor on the Blade, by the way.
He is backstabbing him now, but without the heroes, as it seemed. And Snare could come in. Speed Scroll used already. FoCuS is engaging with the hacks and the backstab, waiting for the criticals to come out. Frost Armor is helping. There is a TP on Happy's side. Is he forced into that immediately? That would be even more map control. Trying to get this Raider out before he's there. Level 2 heal wave. Uh-oh. Hacks again. He can use so much mana. Almost is around the Shadow
there's a Nova now.
Returning the favor. Level 2 indeed. But gets out.
Could have perhaps gotten that kill. Nova right-clicks Coil. But didn't go for it.
Pit Lord again. The third time.
Oh, he didn't get the invul. Blade did not get the invul. It's still in the shop, remarkably. Normally, they're always snagged up right away. Okay. DK gets the replenishment, which is also very welcome right now.
And the invul is ready on the undead side. And only one shop. Only one invul per round.
And FoCuS here, losing the middle shop, losing the invul, losing the Raider, getting nothing for it. Just smorking on the DK was not the right choice. Perhaps giving away his lead, but the DK not level 3 yet. That is still a big problem for Happy.
Another ring. Decent for the Pit Lord though, as we pointed out in the series earlier. Pendant of Energy. Was there another option? A class +9, I guess.
Well, he got the ring earlier. He got the double rings.
Torrent Chieftain out. A lot of experience is already gone from this map. Nova on the grunt to get that. So how to level this TC to 3? The Pit Lord doesn't need that. The block is it?
Oh my god, he almost got it! Nova ready again!
Boom!
He got him!
Shadow Hunter splits into ice shards, and now without heal wave and without hacks, what do you do but run away?
He's got 4 units, 2 grunts, a berserker, and a Kodo. Okay, a Raider's coming in. Now he has ensnare as well, but guess what? He doesn't have healing. How are you supposed to fight without healing? The Kodo getting focused next. The Blade Master trying to do it all by himself. He is level 3, doesn't have the orb yet. The statue is a big kill.
Absolutely, the Lich is out of mana. DK can still coil. Coils aggressively. Not for the Blade. He's focusing the Blade Master now. Stomp helps against that. No aura. Blade Master going for the Fiend. There should be a coil ready, and it is. Still level 1 though. Dangerous to fight for Happy. The Lich is putting in quite some damage. But how much can he get? Can he get the Kodo? Blade Master's hacking and slaying away at that Lich. Statues coming in, level up for the Pit Lord. It feels like he just purchased them. And now the Blade gets them healing from the potion from the shop.
He's out of
mana. How much longer? Can't go into Windwalk. If there's some nuke, he doesn't even need that. The Blade Master executed a Mana Kedavra. Second kill, GG. Happy's back. Getting the revenge of the semis after this early game.
What?
Remo, if you could see him right now, he's leaning back in like absolutely no idea what happened.
I'm trying to make sense of this game. FoCuS got ahead little by little to a pretty sizable early game advantage. Then in the middle they meet. He smorks on the DK, which was definitely not the right choice. And suddenly the game is out of his hand.
Yeah, if you give Happy an opening.
Shadow Hunter out of mana, losing the Shadow there as well, big problem. Late game, Shadow has to be level 3. I guess that's what we kind of take away from this. That is one of the few advantages Undead has in this matchup. Late game Lich level 2 is fine. It's not great, but it's okay. Level 2 Shadow is not good enough. And Happy finding the point there to strike. And that Pit Lord actually helping out a lot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Doing a great job.
Damage mitigation was surreal.
Yeah. Also a good level 1 stat hero. Good HP, not good armor, but you can...
He had rings.
He had rings and he had frost armor. And also, right-click in these small armies isn't too bad either. This Pit Lord, really good there. And where was the TC? Seemed like he was late.
Look at this. Look at the game again. Look at this fight. So aggressive. Level 2 Death Knight used, and that surround there. That skeleton block. He's about to get out, but
oh, he was greedy! He was greedy dropping the pendant. He wanted to get the perfect usage out of the mana pot. He could have done it earlier. Could have heal waved, and with that maybe would have survived, but not necessarily. It was only level 1 heal wave.
I see. How much of a better start does FoCuS want to get? Double claw. Okay, one was bought. Mana potion. The Knight level 3 from the DK. It's his map now. He's 0-3.
Wow.
On a 0-3 streak. Moon defeated him 2-0. He lost his momentum after being the first to put a loss to Happy.
I guarantee FoCuS is gonna passively creep this game. Level 2 rolls around, Shadowhunter comes out, and then Grunts start creeping on his side of the map. He's not gonna do this again. He did effectively waste a lot of time creeping. Yes, he got the opposing gold mine and the Mercamp, but that was not level 3. He was far away from level 3. Happy, finding his moment of opportunity in a game which seemed to not be going in his favor in the slightest.
Tomorrow it's guaranteed that we get Moon versus 1-2-0. And we're one map away from TH versus Happy.
Concealed Hill is FoCuS's counter pick. This is the map where most he likes to cheese with Farseer. But this is his tournament life on the line.
Yeah.
This is his last chance. If he fails here, that's it.
Let's remember WGL Winter last year, where FoCuS was in the group with 1-2-0, and it was basically do or die, even though it was round robin. Those two were fighting for spot 2. FoCuS picked Concealed Hills and showed us how to break the AI of creeps.
Yes.
That was the first time we saw this, to claim the middle, the Concealed Hill. That's why the name is named like that, by the way, did you know?
I did.
And maybe he has a trick up his sleeve here again, or he will do it again. Of course, it's more obvious now. A lot of people use that, a lot more races use that. And of course, you have found. But still, it's not an imbalanced orc map or anything.
There was also a time where there were being... orcs were looking for many alternatives to the Blade Master before 1.31, which is why we saw even more Farseer there. But now, Blade Master stronger again. FoCuS, will he be looking for that pocket strat again? Farseer, Wind Riders, Shadowhunter Hex Abuse, or is it going to be tried and true? Happy seems to have come fully online. The first series between them today, Happy perhaps not at 100% capacity, but has been ramping up more and more, and FoCuS starting off well into that last game, still getting stomped so hard. What does that do to you?
True that. Yeah, that seriously, he must question basically everything he did since the winner bracket semi-final. There were mistakes, there was greediness, and it did not pay off really. Last time, he was in the quarterfinals as well, got eliminated by Lin. And it seems like he's playing a Barrack, so most likely not a Farseer. Could still be one, but it would be pretty surprising.
I am expecting a Blade Master here. Certainly. It is so much on the line right now.
Yeah, the tension is graspable.
Safety net for Happy as well, by the way. He can afford to lose a map now.
Yeah, and then the last remaining map will be his pick.
Happy, not really a guy to go for pocket strats, though.
No, not at all.
Like tier 2 Banshee all-in or something. Not really.
If that happens, I owe you like $1,000.
Let's go, Happy. I've never seen that before from him. And believe me, I have watched a lot of Happy streams in my life, trying to hopefully be able to emulate what he does. Spoiler alert, I cannot. Okay. He's going to be going tier 3. Both of them are. This should be a creep game towards level 2 at least. FoCuS. Can he try? Honestly, that early game was so good. He got the claws, one of them found, one of them bought, he got the greater mana, he stole away the Ogre Magi, he forced the DK to be low HP, he stole the Mercamp, and then still losing that game. Hero levels, it's all about hero levels. SH just needs to be level 3. So here's the DK with the Ted Fiend build order, starting off with level 1 creeping with a bit of skeleton help. Acolyte Scouts confirms what he was expecting. No Farseer. Blade Master instead. starting off with creeping as well. Is he going to get another claws here? Let's see. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm feeling the claws.
Oh,
No, it's not.
Only
Circlet.
a circlet. Still a good item. This is actually the first time these two meet on Concealed Hill. So how well does Happy know FoCuS' creeping?
Player's
That's,
forces are under
I mean, on Netties, of course, they must have met here maybe 100 times,
Yeah.
as much as they faced each other in the past couple of days. This is, by the way, also the life of orcs in this tournament on the line. Lin falling in the group stage, Fly as well, Cash as well, only FoCuS.
All right. Acolyte taken out, but gets the information of where the Blade Master is. DK creeping up to level 2. This turtle will be good enough. After that, you can go for, if you have a lot of skeletons, I believe the High Priest even. But that always takes a lot of experience away from your main. Usually you want to try to creep in the middle of the map on your or your opponent's side, so you always have safe camps to fall back to later in the game if you don't have an option to go anywhere else.
Second circlet. Just because it is no claw and just because we don't have the shiny +6 here in the hero inventory doesn't mean that these items are bad. They are freaking excellent. Giving you everything. HP, armor, attack speed, damage, and Happy was coiling rather aggressively. So having a little thicker green skin might be nice.
FoCuS now for the first time this game moving across the map, looking to harass a little perhaps. Happy though with skeleton scouting, knows about his opponent's plans, trying to evade this disruption. Oh, he was on the high ground. He intentionally went onto the high ground. He could have evaded this grunt vision, but actually attacks him, reveals himself with this.
FoCuS still going for the crabs. Is that ideal, even if there's no chance of a ton of experience?
Yeah. It's kind of the easiest camp on the map.
Yeah.
Well, there's easier camps, but this one's also in the middle of the map, so positionally it's really good. You can get everywhere pretty quickly from those crabs. I think it's still a solid choice. Happy trying to get some more experience himself under his belt.
And stealing away from the Shadow Hunter.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Blade, though, is much closer to level 3.
Yeah, but as we saw on Echo Isles, it's pretty much okay. You don't need a level 3 DK, apparently. And the Spider Socks are not ending up on the Blade Master, so was a good choice in the end.
Really good grunt scouting, though, by FoCuS, always keeping tabs. Oh, surround on the grunt, almost! That was close.
It's a little too late. Can he kill this Beastery? Doesn't seem to be willing to go for this.
Yeah. Only 2 fiends, you're not really enough damage if the grunts start attacking the fiends. Third fiend is there, I guess. But Shadow Hunter will be popping out in a second, then Hex comes in, then you have to TP. You don't really want to have to TP if you don't really have to. But the Blade is looking good here. He's going to get level 3 early, that's what you want. If he does get it, Coil! Oh, split second too late. Happy for once, not looking where he needed to at the perfect time.
Okay, SH is out. Will he play him aggressively once again? As there's not too much to creep for him at the moment with 3 grunts. Well, doesn't seem to be that way. Blade Master with level 2 Windwalk now, of course. So much duration on that spell, so much invisibility. Radar and Snare Happy still at 30 supplies, so Lich is coming.
Slaughterhouse cancel would be really nice. Level 3 Blade is strong, but the Undead is there, so that's not going to happen.
So he is going for that
Okay.
Ogre creep, but Happy,
So expecting it.
look at the timing. He absolutely expected this. Tries to get some damage in onto the DK, waiting for the Lich and the Frost Armor, the Hex, and he's pushing the Ogre away.
Exactly. It's pretty obvious that FoCuS is doing this, though. He's smorking on the DK once again, trying to distract as much as he can. And yeah, you hex him when he's moving out, then somehow he doesn't want to return, and then you can push him all the way back into the main, and then try to
creep him. Yeah.
block him in. Is he blocked? Yes, he is.
Okay, there's no way to punish this. He improved on that even more compared to half a year ago. Just has to make sure that this is not killed by a burrow.
And he did.
And he did. Again, the Hood of Cunning, decent, but not great.
It does take a long time, though, doing this. However, of course, you get the biggest item drop on the map. Not that lucky, really, with what it actually gave him, but decent.
Another steal for FoCuS. Oh, using the spells for it. And yeah, he needs level 3. Needs more. FoCuS trying to steal this. It's kind of a big one, and he gets it. preventing level 3 even more. And now, Happy, where do you go?
Merchant, Natural seems to be the most logical choice for Happy, whereas also the Shadow.
Is it Pit Lord early again? Ah, he's a little supply stuck, right, for the third hero?
Yeah.
How long until his Ziggurat is finished is the question. Ah, did he kill something? No, still no third hero.
A player's forces are under attack.
Temple.
Oh, the Ziggurat is really late.
Yeah, Temple early, but the Ziggurat is late.
Works out kind of, as he needs the gold for the orb anyways. If you delay the third hero, it doesn't matter too much as Undead, because level 1 hero, whether it be Pit Lord or Dark Ranger, is still very good. On the Orc side of things, kind of like the Shadow Hunter, you really want to creep the third hero, that being the TC, of course, which must be coming at this point.
Nova unlocked with this. Blade Master is too late, doesn't find him here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Make sure that there's no Zeppelin shenanigans, as some Undeads have already done in this tournament. Crystal Ball, super nice against the Burrowed Fiends. At least once in a fight.
Yeah. Scouting for the Natural. Remember, on TS, actually, Happy went for that Expo really greedily.
Yeah. He does not do that again.
Is it Pit Lord time again? Yeah, no Dark Ranger still. Not a single time by Happy.
There is the TC as well, a little earlier this time. Blade is the reveal. The
Big
DK
last
has
hit.
the reveal. Has to use it. Yep.
There it is.
No chance to kill this one.
Tiny Great Hall already.
Whoa.
This time, it's FoCuS' turn to be greedy.
And it did pay off super well in the early
Player's
game
forces
between
are under
them.
attack.
When it looked like Happy had it, and FoCuS, out of desperation, went for this Expo. And he found the time to make it work.
And again, Happy isn't scouting for it. There's no skeletons anywhere. I think he's out of rods.
Blind. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. It's a big mistake. That's why, again, you want to try to go, want to be in upkeep basically as soon as you can as Undead. Don't bank. Always be ready to fight. Because in case there is an expansion, you have to fight. You have to put in damage. But Happy's really strong right now. He has triple hero. If he gets level 3 Lich, he hits a massive power spike. Item is stuck? No.
Can you please look at the inventory of the Shadow Hunter?
This is the 5th out of 5 games. That's quite insane, actually.
It's unbelievable.
Is it level 3? Yep, it is. Lich no invul. That's the big vulnerability,
yeah,
by the
but
way.
Lich Flute.
Yeah.
That is a lot more damage. Speaking of range stuff, Orb of Lightning as well.
And Snare on the Kodo. That is not what he wanted. Speed Scroll might not be enough. Where's the Howl? Happy late with a Howl. There we go now.
Also Curse on the Blade, if I'm not mistaken. Get these misses in. Yeah, that's 2 in a row. But the Shadow Hunter can cast a lot in this level 2 heal wave.
Undead Army partly on the low ground means that there's a mischance, but the TC getting focused. If he dies, means of course no experience for him. So he's going to be stuck with level 1 for quite a while. Fiend dies, but that's a trade Happy is willingly taking. One Fiend falling. Blade Master looking for the Banshees in the back, but they have used their curses already. Is that the right choice? Kodo moving forward, trying to get the Devourers off. Shadow Hunter out of mana now. Good thing he has... Where's the mana pot?
Wind of Mana Stealing.
Where's the mana pot?
And the mana pot is already gone. This Wind of Mana Stealing was quite nice, actually. Statue falling, but there is one more. And FoCuS is losing more and more stuff. Still, he needs to save these 2 units. Another kill, another Nova. This is a double kill. Might turn into a triple kill. With the block of the DK, it definitely is. And Happy again in a matter of seconds, killing off 10 supply.
FoCuS can quickly reproduce, though, with that expansion. So it's not the game-winning move by any means. Did he use that greater mana?
Pretty sure he did.
And he still was out of mana. Or is it on the TC? No.
No.
I guess he spammed Heal Wave for creeping, then was out of mana, used the Heal Wave, and then kept on spamming those spells in the fight.
Expansion.
And there's the expansion, exactly.
On the back of this fight. So he's not pressured into fighting in a position where he's not wanting to fight with fast reinforcements and maybe even shop control for the Korean. Close to level 3 Pit Lord. DK level 4 would give him a lot of safety with Death Pact.
First hit Purge on the statue. That's a good start now for FoCuS. Gets rid of the Frost Armor right away with instant Purge. And that's the statue gone. That's the sustain out of this Undead Army. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's Happy waiting for the second one. Doesn't seem to be the case. FoCuS has the expansion scouted. But is there Nova? No. Happy is out of mana. Happy has no invul. And Happy has no statue.
Yeah, this might just be a distraction here. DK is sitting final mana, but yeah, no Nova from the Lich at all. Does Happy really want to fight here? He could just fall back. Happy usually, though, doesn't back up from a fight. TC moving forward, looking for the perfect stomp. Good splits by Happy. All over the place.
The Blade forced into an invul already. How much mana is there? Shadowhunter is dry, has no potions on him. Happy continues to kill some stuff. Fiends are attacked, so the TC again only level 1. There is plenty of coil, but I guess he wants to use it offensively as he's waiting. Whoa, big epicenter stomp, and that results in 2 kills. There's no curse anymore. Shadowhunter a little far forward, forgot about that one when he microed that away. Coil not strong enough to get it, but more kills for Happy. Will it be 10 supply again? Happy 51, FoCuS 52.
Happy wins this engagement without Nova, without statues. How is that possible? Grunt scouts his expansion now, but a Grunt by himself can't do too much. We have some reinforcements actually back here.
Statue to heal and Banshee to curse. That is missing in the fight. It's 5 supply, not in the fight.
Happy don't care.
Again,
Again, Happy could just back up. Happy, is he actually backing up for once, not taking a fight?
Nope. Ah,
there we
okay,
go. Wow. Playing it patiently, something I didn't know Happy could do as well, but today he seems to be able to do everything after his first match. Since then, he's been rolling. Destroying Ro8 earlier, now seemingly on his way to a 2-0 here as well, but it's not over yet.
No, never count out FoCuS. If he finds an opening with a strong Blade Master and he's getting to level 4, and the TC is approaching level 3 slowly but steady, he is a force to be reckoned with for sure. Happy make sure his expansion comes up. We get the totem for the spell. And this is the first time in the tournament we see, whoa, look at this, of course! The Cannibal Aura. Vamp Aura, I mean. Cannibal Aura.
Blade Master has been ignored for the most part, though, so far. So it's not like he'll be taking damage too much and then we'll be able to heal up from that. Also, it's mostly ranged army now. In the super supreme late game, Orc wants to be mostly Headhunters, Kodos, and also Walkers.
Yeah. It's good for the Blade, of course, but it's not as big as it is in other matchups. Get a depth upgrade for the Banshees, and Happy's ready for
second Banshee house.
This is the first time we see a Pit Lord Banshee play against a triple hero Lodge play, Totem play. We have not seen this before. It was the Dark Ranger last time when he played this well.
Also on seemingly even footing. Happy certainly with a bit of a lead. At the hero levels, pretty even. The TC lacking level 3, that's the big problem. And I wonder, shouldn't he have crept more of that fountain solo? Level 3 TC is very, very strong.
Are they banking? No, they're not. 60 supply for FoCuS. He's supply stuck though. Happy getting ready for that big, big army. Has no TP, has no potion. Master training. Possession on a Kodo. And I'm casting on the table.
I hope we get a picture-in-picture for that one. What's the upgrades like? Berserkers 1-0 only. Fiends about to be 1-0 as well. FoCuS's Lumber is looking abysmal. Needs to remake some peons perhaps. But FoCuS probably feeling pretty afraid. He's pumping everything into army that he can right now.
This is the calm before the big, big, big storm. Happy is getting time for anti-magic and for master training. FoCuS is getting time for dispel. Double invul potion, as you said. Happy not. Okay, he got an invul on the ledge.
Anti-magic. Does he expect envenomed spears?
That's against the stomp damage. I don't know.
It does help against the stomp damage, that's true. It also helps against the walker damage. But it's not that much
Walker
damage
usually. Is definitely what decides the game.
17 to 22, dude. Can make the difference. Only now the Kodo Aura, wow.
Ooh, that is indeed late.
Once again, Happy's main not walled off. That's the signature Happy building placement right there. But it's fine.
Yeah, especially on 2 bases. This is totally fine. Staff on the Blade to get out. There's once again no disable on the undead side, as there never is, really. Well, 1-0 played a Crypt Lord against him.
And also, this Blade Master isn't so insane. Plus 13 with the Kodo, he's going to be like plus 22 maybe?
Yeah, pretty much.
We have seen plus 35 before, remember?
No one is willing to attack. Both are mining out the mains. It's still 5 minutes.
Happy at 80. With a lot of Master Banshees. With a lot of mana.
So much mana. He will curse the entire army and then try to steal stuff.
Yeah. Alright. Ladies and gents, it's go time. We're running across the map. We got 80 supply. If not now, when?
Dust on the DK against the Blade Master. Double invul on him and he retreats. It was just a little shopping trip. FoCuS though. Maxed out as well. Would love to see the upgrades on Fiends and Orc army.
FoCuS has a lot of tools to stop possession. He's got Stomp, he's got Hex, he's got Ensnare. But it's a lot of Banshees.
Will we see a Destroyer? Not really. He's maxed out already to steal Spirit Link, but no.
How many walkers? 2
walkers.
walkers, okay.
1 heal scroll, triple invul. The first time in this tournament that Orc versus Undead is going to... Oh! Invis TC!
That's nice. That's very nice.
I would love to see a Destroyer now to dispel that. Hi, Knopf. Remember that game against Hasuups was glorious.
Narrow choke here. Favoring ranged armies, but at this point they're both ranged armies. That's a late game Boro right there. Anti-magic. Why anti-magic?
Must be against the Stomp, right? But it's just against the damage, not against the effect.
Yeah. Also, you can still hex anti-magic. It's not the same as anti-magic potion. It's still, it only reduces or absorbs damage.
Maybe it's to confuse FoCuS.
Maybe it's to make the caster's life more difficult.
It is indeed difficult with that.
2-0 attack upgrades now on the Fiends. Thanks to the aura, there's +4 from the aura now. It always feels good. Get that extra value in, +4 instead of +3.
High upkeep and FoCuS sees its high upkeep. Expansion now.
Oh
Town
boy.
is under siege.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Forces are under attack.
Happy. And Undead going to 90 supply.
Yeah.
That is extremely rare.
Yeah. And it's going to be 100. Just forgot a little bit about that. But FoCuS is using that distraction for the expansion at the concealed hill. Or
And that should be the best position on the map. He's up on the high ground. 25% mischance, attacking from low ground to high ground.
Ro8 did this in quite some games with towers. Abominations can provide a lot of meat, of course.
Speaking of which, here's the first one.
Yep.
It's gonna die very fast, though. I can tell you that much. Against this FoCuS fire, won't survive long. But maybe it's gonna spread some disease.
It's going to be interesting where they fight. What is the position on the map for big armies like this?
FoCuS 600 gold. Can go for a tiny right now if he wants.
He is building one. He has a tiny, and he's building it.
Ah, he's already got a tiny. Okay, FoCuS coming back into this. See if he has the time here. He's on 3 bases right now. He's making so much more money. He's going high upkeep as well.
Okay.
Selling the altar? What?
We've
That
seen this
really?
a couple of
Really?
times. We have seen
Happy.
this a couple of times.
That 90 gold. 90 gold coins right now. We are facing 100 supply. Is 90 gold gonna make the difference?
Maybe. But I don't know. I really don't know.
Dude, he's gonna lose a hero and he's gonna regret this. I bet.
He can still revive from the tavern. Disease cloud coming as well. 97 supply. FoCuS with the 100 as well.
Oh, dude. Dude. Okay.
This is beyond. It's going to be beyond epic. But FoCuS is fortifying this position more and more. One more feed
He's
for
bringing
Happy, I
the
guess.
ghouls. He's bringing everything.
Everything, yeah. Main gold mine will be maxed out, will be mined out. And then it's time to push. But FoCuS has like, what, 3 towers up?
I think only 1.
Oh.
Single Wind Rider,
Boy.
by the way.
Well, that won't last too long. Double heal scroll for Happy. Nothing on the Pit Lord. Is he fighting into this position with the Tavern right next? Happy opening that fight. Nuke on the Raider. Not taking him out yet, but will in a bit. This, as you said, the Abomination. Dead in his second possession coming in. First one cancelled, and there it is! Happy gets 1 Raider. He has Disable now, but the TC is level 3. Big stomps coming in.
Happy's reaching around from the side there as well. Who's losing more? I can't really tell. Blade Master in front taking quite a bit of damage, but Spirit Link is helping him out.
The TC is surrounded. Invul Potion saves him for now. Is there another nuke coming? Not for now. Everything is stopped by the Stomp. How much more damage can he do? Happy fell down to 76. FoCuS still at 90. Is there a hero kill coming though? One more heal scroll for the Russian. Howl of Terror on everything.
Massive damage mitigation with this. Blade Master has to be a little bit more careful. DK though dropping low on mana. No more healing usually means no more chance to fight, and we don't have too many coils left.
Kodo! This is the undead Kodo! So much damage! Flute and Kodo aura, but it's sniped, of course, fast. It's dead, but it's at least gone from FoCuS. He still has the aura in the back, but the force supply was fairly easy. Blade Master kind of surrounded. Invo Potion as well. Oh, the Kodo is still alive until now. Nova onto the Walkers. There's no more Dispel. Can't get rid of the Howl. Can't get rid of all that curse. And now it's time to kill. 74 supply for Happy. Still mining. FoCuS at 81. Losing a lot of gold with that supply number. Lich level 4. Still holding on to the heal scroll, killing the shop, try to kill the shop, can Happy somehow get a mana potion or something? Abomination died, the Raider out of position again, gets it once more, shop about to die, he's completely ignoring that tower, this piercing damage doesn't do anything, one more volley and the shop is down, but he got the mana potion on the blade.
And Snare as well now to work with for Happy, but 3 bases for FoCuS. This should win him this game if just he can hold on long enough. What's the mana saying? Shadowhunter should have decent healing still left, but everything. The Disease Cloud is actually doing a good job against Orc.
It is. He's trying to get these benches out, but the Blade Master in the middle of everything. How long can he stay in there with the Spirit Link? He's getting the Raider, so no more End Snare, but 50%. Is there another nuke for Happy? He has a lot of Coil Nova ready, not going for it. Heal Wave is there. Shadowhunter, how much mana does he have? TC has one more Storm, trying to find that Epicenter on the Fiends. Not working well so far. Where is the nuke? Waiting for it. Blade Master down to 50% once more.
These headhunters though, they're all dropping extremely low. They're lining up for a Nova. This Nova could be insane.
Oh, the Storm
Where is the Nova?
Lich is not using his mana to full potential. Shadowhunter is out of mana. That was the last one. Here's the Blade Master, level 5 though. Critical Strike level 3 with
and the
that
cleave.
Holy shit, the cleave and the AoE of the Nova coming in. It's mass murder time now. FoCuS is about to retreat. This Kodo again falling. Holy shit, the synergy!
Oh!
Nova and
quad kill, quint kill,
and cleave. There's not enough heal scrolls in the shops to kill this, and Happy equal supply, but he's gonna wreck these peasants. Level 4 Pit Lord.
Wow, dude. FoCuS actually had a big supply lead there for a while, around 10 or so, but everything was dropping low. This Disease Cloud actually decimated the backline over time.
And the cleave. The fountains now, though. Shadowhunter could not afford a mana potion, could he? No, just clarities. Fountains are, of course, great. Shadowhunter approaching level 5. DK as well. But the Expo is gone, and that was an expensive one. Both down to 1 mine again.
All right. Time to reset. Ghouls have to be remade. Happy brought everything into that fight. That means Happy has a surplus of gold. 272 crit? That was a high roll, I guess.
Okay.
DK mana pot, still no mana pot. Should really go for one.
Investing into the Invul first, I think. Didn't get anything on the Pit Lord.
Yeah, I think it was stolen by FoCuS earlier.
Okay.
There is still double Invul though on the undead side. Don't know if he has Death Pact actually. I think he does.
He should. He absolutely should. Almost no consumables for FoCuS anymore. He's struggling to get the supply up. Still a lot of Banshees. With the statues, of course, FoCuS is doing a good job trying to get the statues, but exposes his blade. Is he revealed? He is revealed, and he's chasing. Forced into the Invul, otherwise he's dead. Coil! That dodge was millimeters.
And who's gonna get the next Invul now? FoCuS needs Invuls. He has 0 at the moment. 1 Invul is kind of not enough.
Fortified now. For the buildings. Will this help? Would love to see the mines, the gold remaining in the 2 mines. Should be pretty equal though.
Yeah. Should still be a lot left. DK is still low mana. That is the big weakness here.
Heal scroll on Happy side. Equal supply.
Players' forces are under attack.
Level 5 SH will be the biggest level up remaining. Lich and DK level 5 as well, of course, too.
Pit Lord almost level 4. Did he get it from the peon? I guess not.
Yep.
Oh, he did. Okay. That means level 2 cleave now, probably. Happy this time on the high ground. Expanding.
Whoa. Last time he expanded, it didn't go too well. when he was trying to get an additional mine compared to his opponent. Okay, FoCuS fighting uphill with all these headhunters. Possession coming in on 3 raiders. How many are getting through? First one seems to be cancelled. Second and third one are done though. So much ensnare. The TC finds himself trapped trying to get out. There's no Invo Potion on him. Nukes him, right-clicks him. Invo Potion transferred somehow.
That was the only Invo Potion, though. That means the Blade Master could be in trouble next, and that is what is getting FoCuS. But now, the Scourge Bone Chimes is working wonders, actually. Blade Master, though, still low mana, has to be careful. Next Howl coming in, curling over towards the TC. He doesn't have anything anymore to survive. The Speed Sword was not good enough, and the third hero is dead.
The Stomp is gone, the Endurance Aura is gone, and the Vamp Aura is gone as well. The Blade Master with a lot less damage. He's nuking one unit after another. It's time to start these Headhunters now. Statue, there's still 3 remaining. Hard to focus them. Shadowhunter kind of hurt as well.
The Cleave
attacks! This looks
like
like Axe Hero Siege. My god, this Pit Lord bringing the damage. Level 5 on the SH, but that doesn't work. Quad kill! Holy shit! Happy is in the top 4!
Damn! He came online or what?
My god.
After that first loss of today against this man, FoCuS again does not make it to the top 4. He was looking so strong at times, but consistency again seems to be his issue. And Happy, the first time ever at WGL, makes it into the top 4 right away amongst the title holders.
It is, yeah, exactly. 2-time champion 120, 1-time reigning and defending champion Moon, and the 2-time champion TH. That's gonna be the match tomorrow. Happy versus the 3 Eggs. Like MV Pit Lord or what?
That was actually, I was memeing on Cleave for a long time, but that was actually when the armies become so big, you can't split against the Pit Lord. Everything is stacked up. His damage was actually substantial, especially on level 4 later on. By the way, production, I don't know if we will, but hopefully we get a chance to get the winner's interview.
Yes.
I didn't have that earlier. Would love to have that here for Happy.
Yeah, it just didn't happen. Like, it's only for the 2 guys who advanced. We saw it from Moon, and so I guess we will see it from Happy. My god, the beginning of the day, it didn't look like this would be Happy's day. But for once, we get a run through the lower bracket. This man has no nerves.
How different those games looked as well. It was twice against FoCuS, but it looked like
it was completely different.
If the name tags were covered, you would not be thinking those were the same players.
Absolutely. There was no early expansion this time. And that was the right choice by Happy, not trying this stuff again. Maybe he wanted to surprise FoCuS, didn't work in the winners. But by god, 2-0 FoCuS in a fashion that was unbelievable.
An interesting choice against the late game Spirit Link. He didn't even try with the Destroyers once.
Yeah.
He played it Remo style. Screw the Destroyers. Just Banshees and Fiends all the way. And just outlast him. Just outlast him. Statues in the back. They never got sniped. Blade Master never went for them. Would have been hard to do though. There was Mass Curse obviously all the time.
And there were like 4 statues.
Yeah,
so
there was at least 3 at all times.
So there was always a critical number. So if you snipe 1, okay, that's doable. If you snipe 2, okay, also doable. But then there's still the other 2 healing and regening up. Moon and Happy advancing from this group. TH120, Moon and Happy. What a dream scenario for tomorrow. 2 undead, 1 human, 1 night elf. Bye-bye orcs, of course.
And here it is, the finals day for Championship Sunday tomorrow.
If anyone of you watching is not setting their alarms to 9 AM CST, you are making a big mistake. Best of 5. Every one of these players has $5,000. Okay, but the final alone is 15,000. The winner, 30,000. The biggest prize pool since WCA 2015. And here we get some words from the winner, from Happy.
In a moment. Happy said top 4, that will be his goal. That would make this a successful event for him. He got it now.
欢迎回到主舞台，让我们先把掌声送给 Happy。好，那我们也是来问一下 Happy， 因为他之前的采访是有提到他很开心可以晋级到8强，但是他现在已经晋级到4强了，现在心情怎么样？
So Happy, you just said that you mentioned that you just very happy to make it through into the top 8, and now that you just advanced into the top 4. So what do you think about it?
I'm even more happier, I guess.
他说他现在更开心了。
是的，那其实4强里面呢是有2个亡灵选手，想问一下，作为亡灵选手的 Happy 来说，是不是认为亡灵现在这个种族很强？
So now that 2 of the undead made it through into the top 4, so do you think that now that UD is imba enough?
No, I don't think so. I think I just got lucky second time, so I'm on top 4.
就是 Happy 说他能进4强就是运气好，并不觉得说 UD 是一个很 imba 的种族。
那其实很多中国的观众都比较好奇，想问一下 Happy， 他最喜欢的中国魔兽争霸3的选手是谁
So which of the Chinese player you like the most?
You mean like overall, or
Your favorite Chinese player?
I'm not really don't have any idols, so
Happy
can't
说
name one.
Happy 说并不知道他最喜欢的哪一个选手。
那问一下他明天他要对阵的是 TH000，那有没有信心啊？
So are you confident enough that now that you just faced TH in tomorrow? So are you confident enough?
I think at the very worst I can show good games at least. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but I'm gonna try my best and try to show good games, and I hope I can win.
Happy 说他也没有把握，但是他会努力的，就是打出自己更好的比赛。Good game.
好，让我们再次把掌声也是送给 Happy。
Big round of applause, a lot of respect from the Chinese audience towards Happy. They did not expect him to be this strong. But the big obstacles are coming tomorrow. This is it. We're going to be here tomorrow, 9 a.m. CEST. The final day, we crown a new world champion here in Shanghai, and we hand out $30,000 for the winner. No Warcraft fan in the world is allowed to miss this. Tomorrow, head back to Warcraft. Keep an eye on our Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram content overall there. If you'd like to support us, we have some links in the description for donations and subs and merch and